Hey everyone, Wilson here. I was working on my shelf. I did two quick videos about what I wanted, and I gotta tell you, the design didn't finalize the way I wanted it to. It didn't wrap up with quite the complexity that I wanted. Probably just shows my lack of experience in woodworking and so forth. But let's turn the camera around. I'll show you the shelf that I have, and I'll tell you about the upgrades that I intend to make somewhere down the road. All right, so as I said before, the brackets down here are into the stud, really solid stuff. The idea was that I would have one shelf that would be pretty close to level, as level as I could make it by going into the wall, and that there would be a cushioning layer made up of 3 squash balls. Other people have used inner tubes from like kids' bicycle tires, and I might consider that if the squash balls ultimately don't work. But there's actually some pre-drilled little concave pits on this shelf where I can put 3 squash balls, and then I don't quite have my other shelf prepared. My first effort at sort of lining things up didn't go well, and I was a little bit afraid to put this on there. So what I've done for now is simply put it on the one shelf instead of the 2 with the extra absorption for dampening, shock and vibration. However, I am on a poured concrete slab. This is, since this is a side split house, this is not an exterior wall, but it's a very solid interior wall. It's not going to shake at all. I could hit this wall and that won't jump. I can jump up and down and nothing's going to happen there. So I've achieved what I wanted. It just doesn't have the flash that extra layer of shock absorption would have. But frankly, it's probably going to be fine. The only other thing that I intended to do was create underneath, I'm not going to show you, I won't bother, but underneath I've simply screwed this piece of MDF in. I've painted it up and laminated it and stuff like that, so it looks better than MDF, but that's what it is. And I was going to have little finger toggles so that you could adjust the whole shelf and get perfect level. But that wasn't really working out either. So it came out like this. It's nearly 100% level, but not quite, but it's awfully close. It's probably about as good as I'm gonna get right now. And so I'm pretty happy listening to Wang Chung, of course, and just enjoying my new situation. So there it is, my Techniques SLQ2 all leveled up, and yeah, playing the tunes.